Definitely in this platform, I have a great opportunity to learn many things to you also because I am also
Thank you very
considered
much.
myself beginner and learner. So, sir, I saw in in your video that you are showing your village how the buffalo and cows are grazing, and this is very good. And I really like this because you explain everything very well, and many person inspired by see all this that you are from such type of village, but right now you are become a founder and you are teaching many students this language. Then very good evening, sir. Thanks for accepting my request because I am looking forward for have connect with you because really I am inspired by you.
Thank you very much. I welcome you to my channel, and I love and I really appreciate you that you are on my channel today. It's my pleasure always. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I am doing well as well.
I would like you
Thanks.
to introduce yourself.
Of course, definitely. First, my name is Jaya. I am connected from Jharkhand. I have completed my post graduation in English literature, and nowadays I'm working on my communication skill as well as English spoken skill. I am married person. I have two children. Yeah, that's all.
What
It's
is your
my brief
wh-
introduction.
what is
And
your job?
as far as my hobbies are concerned, I love reading book, traveling, and connecting with new person.
Okay. What do you do? What is your job? Are you
I
a
am work.
homemaker?
Oh no. I am working as a teacher in Jharkhand
Oh,
state.
okay, great. So a government teacher or a
Yeah.
private tutor?
No,
Government
government
teacher.
teacher. Right now, I am in charge of my school. But I saw in my I posted in rural area, tropical rural area. You can say that here you can know better because you are also from Bihar. I
Yes, I am from Bihar. I
uh,
understand the
so,
situation.
you can easily see the how the environment of private government school, particularly regarding the language. The
Mhm.
children and parents also are not capable to speak properly Hindi language. So in this situation, how you can imagine to create an environment of English speaking because our teachers are not capable to speak this language very well even.
Yeah,
So
it is the truth.
according mhm, according to me, it's a big responsibility as a teacher to create an environment of English speaking also in a government school just like a private because whenever our student grow up and they go for their further study just we also realize face the same issue they come into compare of the private children that time they feel they're inferior in front of them. So as a teacher it's our responsibility to upgrade ourselves to teach our student properly. So I'm
Right.
working beside learning this language, my intention is upgrade myself and create an environment of also speaking in good environment of also speaking English in a government school. So thanks for giving me opportunity to connect with you and in your platform. So sir, would you mind to introduce yourself briefly because I know many things about yourself, but your learner and listener.
Definitely. Definitely, ma'am. I will introduce myself to you. As you know, my name is Anand Raj. I am a content creator. I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I'm the founder and the director of Read and Achieve classes. I have done my MSc in chemistry. I belong to Darbhanga, Bihar. I have also a couple of hobbies like I love to travel, I love to play cricket, and nowadays I love to watch lots of videos on YouTube. I also love to spend time in nature. Yeah, that's all about me.
Yeah,
Do you want
that's
to know
lovely.
any particular question? Then, yeah, definitely I can answer you if you can ask.
Okay. Of course, I have a lot of question for you. Not lot of a few question because you are a English trainers and you are a teacher, tutor online. So you have a lot of knowledge and definitely in this platform, I have a great opportunity to learn many things to you also because I am also
Thank you very
consider
much.
myself beginner and learner. So sir, I saw in in your video that you are showing your village how the buffalo and cows are grazing, and this is very good. And I really like this because you explain everything very well, and many person inspired by see all this that you are from such type of village, but right now you are become a founder and you are teaching many students this language. So you are a live example that there is no barrier and no hurdle obstacle on the way. If you are a burning desire to learn anything, it's a possible. And your this type of video really inspired us, who
Thank you
is
very
living
much, ma'am. Mhm.
right now in remote village area but is struggling for this time. Sir, so my first question is, any person without any environment, how they can start their journey of this learning this language? Because many students right now facing, they did all the education in Hindi medium and they don't have a good environment of English speaking. They reside in village area, their family member, relative, friends all are speaking Hindi language, their mother tongue, but he want to learn start their journey toward English. So what's your suggestion for them? Please suggest here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna answer it out of my own experience. I had faced lots of issues while I had started speaking English, but slowly I overcome all those problems. Still, I have to go a long way, but I think my experience can help others. So what I have felt in this learning journey, that you have to first have a clear goal in your mind, like why do you want to speak in English? Goal is
Yes.
very important. So once your goal is clear, then I think you need to step towards other steps. Like you can start listening, speaking, and looking for the opportunities which will impose you to speak English, which will provide you the environment to speak English. So it's very important to put kind of pressure on your brain. I'm not telling about the pressure. I mean, you need to cultivate the right kind of mindset where you need to practice English every day, because practice is important. It doesn't matter whatever little English you know, but you need to open your mouth. You need to communicate with that little English first. Then slowly, you will feel requirement to improve your English and what areas should be improved, because learning language is also kind of mechanism. Your brain automatically process everything over the time, that what we need to improve more. So that's how it works, and it worked in my sense. So I would tell all the beginners or learners, first have a clear goal in your mind. Later on, start communicating with as little English that you have right now. If you do not want to expose yourself with some person at once, then we have AI, chat GPT, so many options where we can practice with ourselves and with the machines, where you have no fear of being judged and having any sort of backlashes.
Right.
So people can start doing it. So it's these are my few advices. There are so many things to do, but I will keep in short that they must start listening, speaking, and writing, reading. All these activities should go together hand in hand.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I am totally agree with you that it doesn't matter that what knowledge you have, because many learners do the mistake that they collect so many vocabulary and they try to learn so many grammatical rules, and after that they is trying to start speaking. But you are, I am totally agree with you that you mentioned that what you do you know. Open your mouth and try to speak where you get opportunity to speak. It's a, then, sir. I have another question that I am inculcate the habit of reading and speaking, but I am not into the writing. The writing, what's the play of writing, the learning this language, and how I develop this habit?
I think writing is an important part of our comprehension, because when we write something, then we process all the data in our brain. We try to write our thought in the diary. Sometimes we feel lack of right sentences. Sometimes we feel lack of right words to write our feeling or narrate the feeling. So writing is very important part. Like for example, if you just keep speaking, then you speak, and in the process of speaking you make so many mistakes that you cannot process. But while you are writing, you can easily feel that hindrances, you can easily feel what is lacking in your skills so far. So writing is very important. It doesn't matter you do chatting with your friends, or you write some about some topic, or you write your daily diary, but writing is important. It gives you kind of horizon where you narrate your thought, you depict your thought and idea, and you try to kind of switch your sentences, like how to put it in right way and better way. While we are speaking, we don't have much time to put these thing in better way, or to like comprehend everything together. But while we are writing, we have enough time. We can take time to write beautiful sentences, and we can narrate in as impactful way as it possible. So that's why I think writing is very important as far as our depth of language is concerned. So if you want to go deep inside the feeling of English, then you must cultivate the habit of writing.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your precious advice, and it's
Thank you, ma'am.
also helpful for every listener and learner. Sir, my next question is that you are from other Banga district, Bihar,
Yes, I'm
and
from. Mhm.
persons persons are not surrounded you. The person, your family member, your neighbors, and your villagers are not uh, capable to speak very fluent in English. So how you maintain yourself in this environment whenever you visit your village? I stay someday, because whenever in my case, whenever I skip someday, I start to lose my confidence to speaking this language, and I restart to hesitate during speaking. So how you manage all this?
I think I have a habit of learning things or listening things in English, and sometimes doing some activities in English. So I have cultivated it, and I picked up it unconsciously. I mean, at the beginning, I had to be very conscious, or I need to kind of put pressure on my brain to learn English or do activities in English. But right now, gradually or slowly, I have gathered all those habits. So it's right now I do not need to put any effort, because even at my village, if I want to listen something on YouTube, I'm gonna watch in video form or audio form. Then I'm gonna do it in English. If my newspaper, all the newspaper or news notification will come in English, so I'm going to read it in English. So automatically wherever I am, it is happening on its own because of the technology, and I'm surrounded with technology right now. Even if sometimes feel like practicing English, then I will open the chat GPT or any tools, and I would start practicing. So right now it is not difficult, but at the beginning I had lots of difficulties because I did not had any idea how to learn English. And I'm talking about few years back. We did not had that much exposed to the technology. We did not know how to use it. We did not had that many applications. So in those days it was very difficult. But right now it is quite easy because of the internet and the contents available around me.
Yeah, sir. You absolutely right here that you mentioned that there is no excuse if you have access of internet, that you don't have make any excuse, because if whenever you have access of internet, you have everything, because right now many tools are available. You can do practice and you can create environment around yourself in English by
I
using
have question
YouTube,
for
chat
you, ma'am.
GPT.
Now please go
Yeah,
ahead.
definitely.
Finish.
Yeah. I have completed this thing that without anything we can create a good environment of English speaking around us only by using internet connection. Then sir, ask
and
question.
and we do not need to think about where are we and in which background we are living in right now. Because of the internet, everything is possible everywhere,
Yeah.
right? Because you saw my videos, yeah, I come from far flung area of village where nobody, like, there are few people who are educated, to be honest, in my village, very few, right? So I'm coming from that area. After all, I made everything possible with the help of internet. I think if there were no internet, then it wouldn't have been possible, or I would have to go through lots of difficulties. But because of the right use of the internet and devices around me, I create this environment. And right now I have a big institute where 200 students are studying every day.
Yes.
So it is
Yeah.
IIT JEE NEET kind of thing. I have YouTube channel. So I thank to the internet that it made me available all these things. Otherwise, I'm coming from such a community or kind of such a background of my family where it was very difficult for me to even get educated, to be honest, right? That's what. Okay, I have a question, like, how did you cultivate this habit of speaking in English? I can see you are doing a great job. You are speaking good English. So how did it happen?
Sir, it's happened. This is a story. I have completed my post graduation in English literature. But that time I was not aware with this fact that I consider English only as a subject, and I read a lot of novels, drama, poem, poetry, and give the answer and pass the exam. But after when I skipped 6 months, yeah, 1 year, I realized that I forgot everything. Okay, but
Mhm.
after some time, I realized that English become a crucial role. Speaking of English become a crucial role of our part of our life, and it doesn't matter that you are working profession. Yeah, even as a housewife, it's become a very important because a housewife when attend a parent teacher meeting that in private school, she also need to speak English.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
nowadays.
her children's embarrassed on that place. So I need the importance of English, and I start to doing practice of English, and I search a lot on YouTube and many application, CV application as fluency, and I start to doing practice. And initial times I was not able to speak 2 minutes, yeah, 5 minutes, but by doing practice, I write down many vocabulary. I collect so much habit of reading. So gradually, I am feeling that I am improving right now, and I am able to express my thought and emotion in this language. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
right.
story.
You rightly told that, there was time when English was part and parcel of our life. But right now, English is dominating our life. It is a way of living. It is becoming the way of living. So one
Yes,
need to learn English, whether they are housewife, farmer, or even somebody want to be watchman in big companies, or in big families. Right now they need to speak in English, otherwise the guest will come in the company or that whole house, they will speak in English, and watchman will not speak in English, then the family will feel embarrassed, so they are
embarrassed.
looking for the person who can speak in English to be even watchman. So yeah, it's the need of time that we need to at least be bilingual. I think, especially in Asia, the importance of English is paramount. English is dominating the whole, language over other languages. I think it is becoming the way of living for us right now here.
Yes. Sir, when you were asked, I see the situation of our country because I have a diverse by language and culture. Whenever you visit to South India, as an example, then you don't know English. Then how you can survive? Because I interact with a person who was from the Bihar and right now live in Kerala. So he told her his story that how he faced the problem, and it's become very difficult to survive in Kerala without knowing of English. And after 6 months he learned to English, and right now he is running his business very well. So it's the importance of English even in our country. I am not talking about the foreign because it's a global
Foreign.
language. Yeah,
Mm.
even in India.
Yeah, it is important. In South
Mhm.
India, English dominates, or you need to learn either South Indian languages or English. Yeah, it's compulsory kind of thing. So what else? Like, you are a government teacher. Tell me, how are you helping your students in government school to elevate their English, or kind of the education level? Because most of the time we know in government schools, students doesn't get that sort of environment that they get in private school. Even the situation of private English is kind of becoming similar in recent days. But still, I think teachers like you would be helping the students how to elevate their education, or you would be teaching them how to speak in English. So how are you doing there?
I have a big problems regarding the language because I am a teacher of 1 to 5 standard right now, and I
Oh,
am posted in a remote village area. But that stage of the childrens, they are not capable to speak proper Hindi language. They are
I got
comfortable
it.
in their mother tongue, and whenever a teacher start to speak English language, the children feel so uncomfortable. So, but it's also good step of learning the children, the 1 to 5 standard. So as a teacher, I try to speak their also mother tongue sometimes to get emotional attached with the children. And
Mhm.
in the classroom, I try to start only 1 or 2 sentence in English. And I saw that children are very attached and they are very interested to learn this language. The standard 4 and 5 children, I uploaded some video also how I motivate them to speak this
Mhm.
language, and they eager to learn this language and speak they do not understand that I many times I say them that don't say pen, kalam, say pen. Its name is
Mm.
pen. I try to teach them by calling the this is not its name. This is till in English. Try to transfer their language, switch their language to their mother tongue to Hindi. So it's very difficult things because even the teacher are not able to speak English in the village area.
I know
So
very few
it's my
can do it.
responsibility, but I am trying to do my best only.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I love that method. Like you are trying to do a transition in children, like it is not a column, it is pen. So kind of, yes, people who are in kindergarten or, in primary school, they can easily understand by symbols and,
Yes.
changing from switching from one language to other language. So for them, it is not difficult to pick up the language because they
No
are in the
difficult.
stage where they can pick up these languages easily. But the problem is that they don't have environment, right? So environment is important, and I know how difficult it is to teach English in village area. Still people are treating it like big deal, big thing. So first of all, when I meet my students, I make them calm. Don't worry, it's not a big deal, it's just a
Yeah.
English. People has been speaking like English since long time, that's why you think it is
But,
English, but it is
yes,
easy.
because fear is stuck in the mind that it's
Yeah,
not our
exactly.
land, and also they if you are you say that please speak Bhojpuri ya Maghi, they are comfortable, but in the order of speaking English, they think that it's a matter of the person who are very educated can speak English language. It's
Yeah.
not top of my tea. It's
Mhm.
stuck the mind of villager, so it's
I
become a
think,
very hard task.
yeah, I think psychologically we have been trained since childhood, like it is English, it is a big deal. Especially if you come to Bihar, I think even Jharkhand is similar and UP. All these three states are very similar as far as language is concerned. So in all these states, I think it is the matter of all over India, perhaps except South India. But I think in all these states, hype of English is very high. Psychologically, people has been trained, okay, it is a foreign language, English is a kind of big deal, great people speak in English. So these are the things that is ruling in people mind, and even in the kids or children who comes to learn English. So yeah,
Um,
I understand. So it is very difficult to make them fearless first. So I make their mind, I try them to get rid of their fear so they can speak fluent English.
So, sir, you are doing a very great job, really.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
am
you very much,
inspired by,
ma'am.
yeah, that you motivate the villagers and the person who did education from Hindi medium and many students. So, it's my privilege to connect with you, and I will connect
Thank you
you
very
soon.
much. Okay, thank you
Thanks
very
for
much. It was great session
time.
with you, and it was lovely having you here on my channel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.